Happy holidays, everyone. That's the one good thing about being retired, you can do what you like. Well, I used to think you could. But let's just say I do what I like anyway. I don't cause no harm or hurt to another human being. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not harming or hurting another human being. I do what I like. Anyway, approaching 1 o'clock on Monday afternoon, 25th of March 2004. I want to talk about a few things, but first thing I want to talk about is April 23rd, St George's Day. St George's Day Parade. Date rings celebrate Trafalgar Square, Whitehall, you know, all the usual areas, Regent's Park, be everywhere, you know what I mean? I want 1 million people there. I've already done a video about this, so watch that, and I'm not going to go into it all and everything again. And I'll be posting videos in the next few weeks anyway, once I get off this ban. I'm on a ban at the moment, so I'd appreciate if anyone sees this video later on, share it. It won't be going out till about 8 PM anyway, I don't know, 8 PM, 9 PM probably later today, because I'm on a ban till then, like I said, so I'll be putting this one on the back of the Bunsen burner. Anyway, moving on, I was watching a couple of videos. There's one guy I watch quite regular, Paul Thorpe, his name is Paul Thorpe. He's got his own channel, 100,000 viewers, and he's talking about St George's Day March Parade, Trafalgar Square, and he was talking about, he was having a chat with his wife. Now this guy's, I don't know, probably around about 60, 61, 62, something like that. You know, maybe a few years younger than me, not much between us, a couple of years probably. And he was saying he was having a conversation with his wife, and the grandchildren were there, and they were talking about coming to London for the St George's Day Parade on April 23rd, St George's Day. And excuse me, I keep pumping that date, but I will keep pumping that date. So there we go. And after thinking about it, he said he had to tell them no. And the reason he gave was that he was fearful of bringing the children to London. And the reason he explained for being fearful was he didn't want to put them in harm's way. And he explained it like this. He said, the Metropolitan Police will be waiting for us, we know that. The press are going to be there waiting for us, we know that. And it's an English day, what normally happens, two-tier policing, as we have, and we've seen it, and most of us have experienced it. They're going to be there to try and intimidate, so, yeah, the press want their story, they'll both work in cahoots with one another. You know, so he's advising, don't bring your children, and in hindsight and on second thoughts and having given it some thought for a few hours now, I think he's right. So, because I did mention in my video, the last one I made, was like bring your children, have a family day out, you know. But in hindsight, yeah, maybe I was wrong in suggesting that you bring your children. I wouldn't want to put children in harm's way. You know, we all know how these things go. I'm not going to go into detail, but we all know how these things go. So yeah, on reconsideration, I may be saying I wouldn't advise to bring your children. Leave the children maybe with somebody or other family members or something that can't make it on the day, or got no wish to make it or whatever. That's not for me to say. I'm just advising people. Maybe it's up to you. But I'm just giving out the advice that I think it's worth listening to and maybe adhering to. So that's that one. Moving on from that, I'm thinking about reasons I'm going. Personally, my own decisions. Yeah, I'm going to be there 100%. I can't wait. And I'm proud to be British. I'm even prouder to be English. And it's my country. It's my nation. It's my people. And I think it's about time we put up a front and we stood together as a nation. And these are the reasons, ulterior motives for it, obviously, but it's not a reason to cause trouble. I want to reiterate that. I'm not going to cause trouble, and I don't want anybody else turning up specifically to cause trouble. But, as I just said, we all know how these things go. You know, no doubt there will be people there. I'm not saying there will be because I don't wish there to be, but we've got to be on our guard, and we have to say that it's a possibility. You know, we don't really know what's going to happen from the day. All I know is I hope it goes off, it's very successful, it's trouble free, and that's it basically. So I'll leave that one there. As far as I'm aware, there will be St George's flags for sale on the day. If you ain't got one, I suggest you bring your own. And I'll have my St George's flag with me. And yeah. What else? There's all sorts of reasons for this march. The nation, the country's been let down. Been fooled again. I want to talk a little bit about the UK Reform Party while I'm at it. Not Nigel Tice. Richard Tice, leader of the UK Reform Party. I don't trust the guy. I've got to say, I don't trust the guy. I do not trust the guy. And if anyone stops me from voting UK Reform Party, that will be the reason. I will be voting UK Reform Party if Richard Tice does the honourable thing, the right thing, the correct thing in my view, and that is stand aside and let Nigel Farage take over the helm, and he'd do a much better job. I think people trust him more. I trust him more. He is the man that led us to Brexit and into Brexit, without any doubt, and then decided to walk away. And my only gripe with Nigel Farage is I think he walked away too soon and left us all in the fucking lurch, really. Excuse my French. But left us all in the lurch. And from then on, we were like a nation swimming in the sea, out in the channel without a paddle, you know, floating around, you know, on the waves aimlessly, going in no direction in particular. So for me, Richard Tice has to go. I don't want to see him. To me, he's just another Tory. To me, he's part of the establishment. And to me, at least Nigel Farage showed himself to be a businessman. I think most people trust him as far as you can trust any politician, in my opinion. I don't fully trust any politician. I don't think I ever will again, unless I see some proper results. And one other thing I'd like to suggest is their immigration policy, UK Reform Party, is one in, one out. One in, one out. Well, what exactly does that mean? You know, what? An English couple can emigrate to Spain. Want to go to Spain to live the rest of their lives in Spain, away from all the shite that's going on over here. And what does that represent then? 2 in, 2 out that are emigrating to Spain, so that's 2 foreigners that can come in. What are they going to be? What, Pakistanis, Afghanistanis, Muslims? I'm just pausing to have a little think about that. What do you think? I think Richard Tyson's got to go anyway. Unless he goes, they won't be getting my vote. I won't bother voting. That's God's honest truth. I won't bother voting. I'm not voting Labour. Labour wouldn't be no worse. It'd just be a continuation. That's the other thing I want to come on to is that idiot Starmer, leader of the Labour Party. He's another one that he was actually asked a question on camera by a journalist. What do you think's more important, Davos or Westminster? And Starmer's response to that question was Davos. He didn't even think about it. Davos. So I've got a question to you, leader of the Labour Party, who has aspirations of being our next Prime Minister. Maybe the first one actually elected. Even I've lost the amount of years. Since Boris Johnson, anyway, yeah, at the last general election. I'm not going to go into that one, but we all should know what went on there. And where are we today? One big nose up. I've said it before in previous videos, months ago, 6 months ago, even, well, whenever, 9 months ago. When I spoke about, excuse me, this issue in the past. It was one big nose up. The reason people voted for Brexit was to secure our borders. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the reason I voted for Brexit. I wanted our borders secured, strapped down, none of the more or less BS that's been going on now for far too long. This country is sinking under the weight of immigration, literally sinking. And our government, successive governments, have done absolutely nothing about it. And yet, the British people, the English people, are not allowed to be upset about it. We're not allowed to say anything. Shut up, go and sit in the corner on a naughty step and be a good boy and keep your gob shut. Otherwise we'll cancel you. That Vine, that other twat. What is he? I don't know, I don't watch the idiot. I've heard of him, I've seen him maybe twice. I've probably counted on one hand over the years how many times I've fucking watched that idiot. You got him going around London on his bicycle with his head camera on, filming everywhere he goes, and then, in my opinion, deliberately putting himself in situations where he can be confrontational with a bus driver even, or a car driver. And the guy's an idiot. And when he gets ridiculed on social media, he's actually on national television in England, here in the United Kingdom, he's actually on television calling for social media to be banned. If only for a short period. For example, maybe 3 months, to stop all this fake news. No, they don't like it because he's been getting ridiculed because he's a twat. He's a twat. tell you, sometimes I have to, sorry, I do apologise, but sometimes I have to stop and pause, because even now, doing this video, my mind boggles. My mind seriously does boggle. You know. I've seen a lot in my lifetime, but I tell you this, it's very exciting times to live in. Very exciting times to live in. I mean, I'm retired. I'm 67, I've got nothing better to do than stand up and defend my country and defend my honour and defend my nation's people. Because I ain't wearing it, I ain't having it. You know. If other nations and other countries that come to this country can walk around parading London, waving their national flags all over the shop, then I can fucking wave mine. Trafalgar Square, Tuesday. Kicks off at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, but we'll have a day of celebration before that anyway. April 23rd, St George's Day. Be there. And it ain't going to be no 5-bob picnic. We're coming peacefully. We want to be left alone as English people, or Irish, whoever, whatever nation or country you're from. If you want to be celebrating St George's Day along with the English, you go right ahead. But don't come, please do not come looking for trouble. If you've got any idea of coming to London on that day, then please stay at home. You're not welcome. You are not welcome. Okay, that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for listening. If you like the video, you know what to do. Like, ding ding. One last thing, I've got it on good authority, there are coaches coming from all over the country. There are even coaches coming down from Scotland. Keep yourself out of harm's way, don't get provocated, don't get intimidated. Wear your colours. St George's Day. Wear your national flag with pride. Sing our patriotic songs with pride. Be proud in who we are. Be proud. And make sure you all take cameras with you and maybe film any footage of any incidents, because we can then upload it and we've got a defence. So just be warned. It's not my job to, I don't want to be a scaremongerer, but we know how these things go, ladies and gentlemen. We know how they go. I'm not condoning violence. I'm asking people to stay calm, be polite, enjoy yourself, and hopefully do not give the press or the media an excuse. Please. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking for the day to go off peacefully. So if you come in, behave yourselves. And let's all have a good day, hopefully in the sunshine. Celebrate our nation, celebrate our heritage, celebrate our history, and celebrate who we are. Okay, I don't think I can say any more than that. Stuart signing out. God bless. Love you all.